English tip by tip.
Tip 117.
Elvis The King. US versus UK legacy. Dialogue.
You know, without Elvis, music wouldn't be the same. He really brought rock and roll into the mainstream.
He was a legend for sure. But where did he get that unique sound?
Did you know that Elvis was like a sponge for his environment?
Really? How so?
Started at home. He grew up surrounded by gospel music. And his religious family.
So that's where the soul came from. What else influenced him?
In Tupelo, he listened to African American spirituals and the blues. But he also loved hillbilly country music.
That's a wild mix. It definitely worked, though.
Exactly. That unique mix is what made his rockabilly sound so electric.
You can even hear that energy in our own singers. Cliff Richard was basically the UK's Elvis with Move It.
True. But what about Billy Fury?
Good point. I think Billy Fury had even more of that raw, king energy in his songs.
Exactly. His influence crossed the ocean and stayed there.
What happened?
Mary and John discuss how Elvis Presley revolutionized music by blending gospel, blues, and country into his signature rockabilly sound. They conclude by noting his massive influence on UK artists, specifically comparing Cliff Richard and Billy Fury, with the consensus that Fury better captured Elvis's raw energy. Grammar tip. Linking verbs. Subject plus complement verbs. Acts as a linking verb that describes the subject's condition during a period of time. Subject plus verb plus past participle. Past participle equals participial adjective. Example.
He grew up surrounded by gospel music.
Focuses on how his environment shaped him.
Exercise. Answer. Why does Mary describe Elvis as being like a sponge?
Because he was able to absorb different styles from his environment.
How did Elvis change the status of rock and roll in society?
He brought the genre into the mainstream, making it popular and accessible to a wide general audience.
Did Elvis's musical impact stay only in the United States?
No, his influence crossed the ocean and inspired legendary UK artists like Cliff Richard and Billy Fury.
Please subscribe to the channel. Not to miss any tip. Please share it to your friends.